Welcome into episode 4 of the Big Guy Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Kobe Roberts. My co-host here, Mr. Ugly, Mitch Dean. We are going to have a shorter episode here for you guys today. We're going to trim it down, just talk about something that we really wanted to get to you guys' attention, the rookie running back rankings. We both went through, dove deep, found some stats and stuff to back up what we're saying, and we're pretty confident in what we think, and we're really excited for the draft next Thursday. And we're going to do our TV shows that we recommend to you guys, or TV shows that we've been watching. That new TV show is coming out on Thursday or tomorrow, actually, about what that TV show that I was talking to you guys all about last episode. And we are also going to talk about our favorite snacks. So Mitch says he has a little something special at the end, so I guess we'll see how that goes. I don't have any idea what it's about, but I guess we'll see. But I'm excited for today's episode. It'll be short, quick, and I can't wait to hear what Mitch has to say.
Yeah, and we'd like to thank our sponsors at Clean Juice, Hoffman Auto Body, and Wild West Marketing.
Clean Juice a lot of money for us.
Yeah, bringing in a whole lot of cash. I think still sitting on $0. Yep. But as you can see, we are now again separated back over the Zoom call. He's in his room. I'm in actually my brother's room at my parents' house. He's got a nice little desk set up. But anyways, let's rock.
Yeah, let's rock, baby.
Crazy mother.
To get us started, I guess we're going to go with our consensus 5. So ours is a little bit different. We have a couple people that are different. So I want you to kind of say who you have at 5 first. I think we have some different stuff. So
my internet connection is unstable. Acres. Let's see if we can still get this pod done.
Why you look so fucking ugly?
Yeah. Okay, start at 5, you said?
Yeah, I just want to hear.
It was kind of nice that it kind of blocked you out there. I didn't really want to hear what you had to say anyways.
That's fucking man.
For me, I'm going to go 5. It might kind of be a little bit of somebody that, just depends on who you are and what you know about the NFL Combine and I guess college football in general, but I know my guy Levi Brenneman's out there listening, and I know he knows that who this guy is. My number 5 back is A.J. Dillon, coming out of Boston College.
A little curveball.
Kind of like, huh?
I said that's a little curveball. I think he's good. I just didn't have him I just don't see.
Like sucks ass.
Huh?
What?
Okay, we'll talk about that when we get to receivers, pal. You changed yours after hearing mine.
Sean, he kind of came like it was kind of out of nowhere. It was like 2 years ago when he was like kind of just running all over the place. And then he kind of went to the Heisman race for a little bit, but kind of fell off. But I think he's kind of like a Sean Alexander. He's a little bit bigger. He's freaking 247 pounds, and he has a vertical leap of 41 inches. Like, are you shitting me? That's unbelievable. Last year, he ran for 1,600 yards and 14 touchdowns at Boston College, and they're not really a powerhouse by any means or anything like that. So he's pretty big time back. I think, he can kind of come in. I think he might be able to start right away and give somebody play a little bully ball at his size and kind of that athleticism. So,
I'm just going to go with someone I have at 3 because I think this is the only person you don't have in your top 5. Are you okay? Did you lose your virginity? What's going on? What are we looking for?
Well, we just said we're starting from 5, and you're just going to start at 3 just because.
No, we're going to start at 5. That's your 5th, but my 5th is like someone you don't have in your top, so I wanted to talk about him before everyone else is the same. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. I got Clyde Edwards-Helaire at 3. I don't know why Mitch can't have this guy in his top 5, considering he's the best pass catching running back in the class. Clyde.
Why, asshole?
Clyde had 55 receptions last year, 1,400 yards, and 16 touchdowns on the ground. So, his stats are, really great, but he was on a really high-powered offense, which no one had to just key in on him. But I think that pass catching running backs in the NFL are so valued nowadays. So I think that's why he's going to have a better career than most of those power guys, if that makes sense.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of his skill and a lot of his play got opened up by that offense and by Joe Brady and by Joe Burrow and Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. And I mean, the list goes on and on. So that's why I don't have him in there. I think that I think there's better backs available. But
well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just believe that a pass catching running back in today's NFL is a lot more like stable. I mean, like I keep on like going back to these are the players that I would want on my fantasy team from up
yeah,
and down.
I mean,
and so that's someone that I really would like on my fantasy team, a pass catching running back that can, score.
I agree. But there's also those guys kind of, I wouldn't say Ezekiel Elliott is known for his pass catching. I would say he's known for his ground and pound. They're going to run you over. I mean, I think there was like a statistic. I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure he gains more yards in the second half than he does in the first half running the ball.
Are you talking about Clyde?
No, Ezekiel Elliott. So I'm saying like that's where I'm going with. That's why I'm leaving him out there. I think the ability to just be a pure runner is also extremely valued. I think Elliott is probably the best pure runner in the NFL. But anyways, we're gonna go back to rookies.
Yeah. So who do you have at number 4? The consensus doesn't have our same people at 4. So I mean
4, I believe, is your 1.
Okay.
And I have Cam Akers coming out of Florida State. And I think we both know that Cam Akers is a very talented running back in possibly the worst offensive line in college football.
100%.
I mean, that was shit. But, I mean, he's got a 4.4 40 time. He's quick, 1,400 rushing yards last year, battled a little bit of the injury, and he's playing behind that offensive line. So, and especially in a Florida State offense that was fucking dismal. I mean, they sucked.
Yeah.
So, I think he can be a pretty good player coming out of Florida State.
Yeah. I'm just going to go – obviously I have to go backwards now. My 5th is DeAndre Swift. I have DeAndre Swift at 5. I know everyone just sucks him off because I actually don't know. I mean, his acceleration is tremendous. He's a decent pass-catching running back. He's got good field vision. But, like, I just going over stats, and I know you can't take stats over everything, but he was playing behind the heaviest offensive line this year and probably the best offensive line. They're going to have, I think, 2 offensive linemen go off the board in the first 2 rounds of the NFL draft. And so Nick Chubb, you know who that is, obviously. He had 1,300 rushing yards and 15 touchdowns, while Sony Michel had 1,200 yards and 16 touchdowns, and they were both playing at the same time. While Swift, he had a backfield with people that aren't as good, such as I think it's that Brenneman guy, and one other like sophomore or something. But he had 1,200 yards and 7 TDs. Huh?
He partnered up with Holyfield too, Evander.
Yeah, and so 7 touchdowns though. So that's half of what Chubb had. And I think about that. I'm like, why is he not scoring? And I went over and looked at the film, and he couldn't get it done in the red zone. And that's just something that like kind of, made me think, well, why isn't he getting the job done? And I know Sony Michel hasn't been great in the NFL yet. I mean, he's in a really tough system, but I just think if Swift is only scoring 7 TDs behind one of the greatest, not greatest O-lines ever, but like the greatest O-line in college football last year, then how is he going to produce in the NFL? As well as
maybe they're too big and they couldn't get enough push off the line for him.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I feel like they did have push, and he had gaping holes. But
I feel also too when you have that backfield with Chubb and Sony Michel too, that also helps. I mean, Jake Fromm was a lot better. That was sophomore year.
Yeah.
Than he was this last year. So I think it also helped to key in on Swift more. But
well, I mean, I also feel like, based off of your point right there, I feel like if Chubb and Sony Michel made Fromm better, then Swift made Fromm worse, because Fromm this past year, he's awful. I did not see great
shit.
Huh?
Maybe he was just shit. I don't think that has anything to do with Swift.
Well, I mean, maybe people just, I don't know. Just based on the point that you were trying to make, I just feel like fuck Swift. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck Kirby Smart. Fuck Dana White.
Fuck Dana White. Who is your 3?
I have DeAndre Swift at 3.
Okay, let's talk to me about DeAndre Swift.
Well, I mean, he battled injuries. He wasn't healthy this entire year. I don't know if you looked at that or not, but he wasn't healthy for like four of the games that he started in and didn't play in the final 2. Still went for 1,200 yards. Like you said, he is very quick. He's a quick back. I think that
his acceleration on Madden's going to be fucking crazy. That's the one thing. I mean, watching him like stop was fucking crazy.
Another thing too that I was looking at is he is the highest ranked or highest graded running back for the rookies, or from what the NFL experts have to say. A lot of it's because of his ability to excel, and that when he gets in the open field, and his elusiveness, like cutting through holes, which also helps. I think what you were saying with the offensive line is, I don't know, it's like hurting and helping him, because I guess if his ability to be so elusive and excel through the holes, but then can't get in the end zone. So I don't know, maybe that is kind of iffy. Wasn't aware of the only 7 touchdowns, but granted, him being hurt in 4 of the 4 games that he started in, and then not playing in 2 doesn't help his case at all. But
yeah, true. That is true.
That's why I have him at 3. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, like the thing that scares me with him too is he's going to probably one of the first backs off the board. So he's going to go to one of the worst teams. So I don't know how great he's going to be, like fantasy wise, if he ends up being one of those guys that goes to like the Dolphins. Like, you fucking gag me with the spoon. If he goes to the Dolphins, peace out. I mean, that's just disgusting. But who I have at 4 is your 1 as well. So we both have 1 and 4s. J.K. Dobbins. Do you want to explain your stats first, or do you want me to go?
You can go.
So Dobbins is electric. I will definitely give you that. He's super fun to watch. He was fun to watch at Ohio State. 2,000 2,000 rushing yards, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I have with him, and I know it's not a huge deal, but when he like has breakaway runs, he doesn't break away. So in the NFL, if you can't do that in college, you can't do that in the NFL. I remember I know Isaiah Simmons is a different fucking breed of a human being, but I remember when they were when they were playing against Clemson, and J.K. Dobbins had 10 yards on Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons tracked him down. And I know he's a different beast, but
he run like a 4.31?
4.39, but what they were saying JK ran was a 4.3 at their pro day, at their virtual pro day.
Really?
So that's a lie, for one, because there is no damn way in hell he ran that when Simmons ran a 4.39.
Well, he had a couple extra burgers. Fucking get off him. He was hungry before the playoff game.
That's the only thing I have. I mean, he's good. I think his vision's pretty good. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like there was too many like things going right for him to be able to do what he. I think he's going to be a great NFL running back. Don't get me wrong, but if I'm like nitpicking shit, that's the one thing. Like, he's not going to get those touchdowns that you'd want because he can't break away from everyone else.
Maybe I'll have to save my.
Save your what, Mr. Glitch? Hey, you all right over there?
What?
Mr. Glitchy?
Yeah, dude.
Glitchy bitchy? Gus Bus?
Right.
Save JK. Save JK for later. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm going 2 here.
Okay, so 2. I think we both have the same 2 then. JT? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so hard not putting him at 1, but I just have, I don't know.
I sent it to you, any 49ers fans that are listening.
Oh, my gosh.
That
would be dumb. Dude. What is going on with this lag?
I don't know.
Okay, can you talk now?
I hope.
I fucking hope so, too. Are you going to speak?
You want to pause? Can we pause?
Do we want to pause?
I'll go out, try to go in the living room.
Sorry about that quick break. Mitch had to take a detour to his living room because it was Mr. So
Had to move
We're back
location.
live. Mitch, would you like to tell me about your number 2 and my number 2, Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like we were saying. I don't know how I didn't put him at 1 for some reason. I was like, nah, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I
But
don't want to
I
be like
mean,
consensus.
a 4.39 40 at 226 pounds, like it's incredible. 2,000-yard rusher. I think back to back actually,
Yeah,
and he
he
ran
had
for 21 touchdowns.
6,581 yards.
Huh?
He had 6,581 yards on the ground in his 3 seasons.
Is that good?
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, 4.39. I mean, I don't know. Just go watch the tape on him is like the only thing I have to say. They would hand it to him like 4, 5, 6 plays in a row and just let him get first downs. Like
Yeah.
he's incredible.
Do you have anything else about him, or he's incredible?
He's incredible. That's all I need to know.
I agree. I don't know why I just don't want to be like the consensus, and I also think that there's some guy that just has a little bit more potential than he does. Like I said, he had 6,581 yards in 3 years. I don't know if anyone knows if that's good, but that's really fucking good. With
Well, if my calculations are correct, that's over 2,000 yards a season.
55 total touchdowns.
Wait. Is he a senior? Did he play?
No, he played 3 years.
Okay, so I thought, yeah, that's over 2,000 yards a season.
Yeah. He caught 26 passes last year, which is honestly kind of, what do you call it? Amusing, I guess. That's probably not the right word that I'm
Does
looking
that mean you're not going to draft him in fantasy because he didn't catch enough fucking passes for you?
No, I'm saying 26 is good. Like, that's a decent bit. I mean, people always
Oh.
knock him for not being a good pass catcher, but I think 26 passes is okay. It's not amazing. It doesn't give me a hard dick, but, like, it gets the job done. It's like a soft chub. But
He's not Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
dude, you will see, dude. You will see.
We're going to see. You guys, hey, Big Guy Sports fans, you're going to see.
And he can handle the workload, obviously, and that's one thing that you need. Some people, I don't know whether I'm one of those people that think it's a bad thing that he has a lot of carries under his belt, or if it's a good thing. I think it's both, because he's got a lot of tires, but he can handle that workload if someone wants to give it to him. You know what I mean?
That's kind of like those Alabama backs. They'd come into the league and just be burnt out.
But like Derrick
Henry, yeah,
46 times in the national championship game, and he literally ran all over the league last year. So
his 46 carries. That's the only ones we're taking. That's the ones we're going to count. So
yeah. I'm just saying he had 40. He had a bunch of fucking carries.
All right.
Anyways, and he won the Doak Walker Award twice.
Yep.
So it's pretty impressive. So you want to talk about your one first or me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going J.K. Dobbins here.
His sleeper pick of the fantasy.
Sleeper pick, everything. I'm rocking with him. He's electric. He's only 5'9", but he's 210 pounds, so he's pretty compact. But I mean, I couldn't find anything on his 40, so I guess his 4.3 unofficial at their pro day was
4.32. Yeah.
Anyways, he's 2,000-yard rusher as well. So Kobe says that he thinks he is going to have trouble getting in the end zone, but last year he had 21 rushing touchdowns. So
I didn't say he would have I'd said he'd have a tough time breaking away anything.
And you said you have a tough time seeing him scoring touchdowns in the NFL.
As many as he did in college, for sure. 1,000%. Yes.
Okay. So 21, but on the ground. So just keep that in there. Second all-time, I believe, past Eddie George for career rushing yards. If you guys know who Eddie George is, that's a Heisman Trophy winner. Pretty sure he's your only 2-time Heisman Trophy winner as well. So I just think that J.K. Dobbins is a very electric player, and I think he's going to be the sleeper. And I also think that I'm going to draft him in fantasy football. So,
I mean, I'm glad that you have one of those guys that you love. We all need one of those guys. I hope that he turns out to be the guy that you like, because that would mean that Big Guy Sports is doing something right with their research, and we're not just thumbing our asses all day.
I do that still too.
My number one, like Mitch had already mentioned, Cam Akers. Cam Akers played for Florida State last year. He is my number one, and honestly, sometimes I look at it, I don't even think it's close. And last year, 0.57 yards blocked per attempt, worst in college football history since 2016, was his O-line at Florida State. He was contacted at or behind the line of scrimmage on 30% of his rushes, which was most in the class. I don't know if you know. I know that high school doesn't really matter, but he was number one. He was the number one running back recruit coming out of high school. I don't know why they said he was a running back because he was a quarterback running back, but it was just basically wildcat shit.
So it's Michael Vick.
So in 15 games,
he can be Lamar Jackson.
Mitch, in 15 games, he rushed for 2,105 yards and 34 touchdowns his senior year, and also threw for 3,128 yards and 31 touchdowns.
So he's Lamar Jackson.
He had 149 career touchdowns in high school.
Dude, well, great. He probably had a good offensive.
No, high school doesn't matter, but I'm just saying, like, people like forget about him and whatever. Like, he wasn't the number one recruit coming out of the class just because he didn't have some fucking flashy ass team that could provide him a good offensive line to fucking.
Did he not? Oh, I thought he stayed. I was gonna say. Well, I mean,
I showed you that video on Twitter. It's literally he gets the ball in the offensive line and just go like this. Like, they don't even fucking care. And he's just like, fuck these fat guys. I'm just going to try to do whatever I fucking can.
He had he lost to Boise State. Shout out Broncos.
I don't know if you know who Dalvin Cook is, but his freshman year, he passed Dalvin Cook on the all-time freshman rushing yards in Florida State history. So I don't know if you know really how good Dalvin Cook is in the NFL, but barring injury, Dalvin Cook has been an amazing running back in the NFL. And he was, if that fucker could ever stay on the field, he would have been the number 2 running back in fantasy football.
He was 3, yeah.
I said barring injury. He missed the last 3 games due to injury.
2.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he was on my fantasy squad. It was awesome when they got the red O.
But yeah, 5-star recruit out of high school. His vision is great, and every time I watch him like play, it's like he's running away from everyone because it's like he's going 1v12 and not 12 on the field, 11. But it feels like 1v12 and he's just trying to run around.
He's running from coach too.
Yes, coach is also running after him. The only thing I do have a knock on him for is I noticed that he wasn't on very many third down things because of his pass blocking his ass, and it's probably because he didn't give a shit because no one blocked for him. So I'm just gonna kind of knock that kind of to the side, but his vision is great. I wish he would run between the tackles a little bit more. Sometimes I felt like he just kind of said fuck it and just started to run around everybody because of his speed. His measurables at the combine were fine. I mean, I think he was like top 10 of each thing.
What did he bench,
Huh? I think he benched 13.
13?
Yeah.
Nah, I need 20. I need 20.
Just because A.J. Dillon did 20 doesn't mean he needs to.
48. Who's counting?
48. I'd be fucking 48. But anyways, Cam Akers, I will try to draft. If he is the Buccaneers running back, I will fucking draft him. Not the 101 because I'm getting Christian McCaffrey, but Patrick Mahomes if Tyler's listening. So give me your 3rd round pick, you stupid fucking pussy. Anyways, yeah, I will try to get Cam Akers in every
23 for my guy AJ Dillon.
I will try to get Cam Akers any way I can. I love him. He is.
Cam Akers will probably end up killing himself if he has to stay there.
If he goes to a team that I don't give a shit about and he goes and sits behind Zeke or some bullshit, I will.
No way. They already have fucking, what's his name?
I'm just giving, it's an example. It's an example, Mitchell. It's an example.
He can sit behind Lev.
I want him to be the face of somebody. And if he can go to the Bucks, that's my number 1 option. Steelers is
They've got Rojo, though. They don't need him.
Dude.
Ronald Jones is a better runner than Cam Akers.
Come on.
He's gonna go to like Minnesota and him and.
See, we don't need that.
Because they've got Madison in the backfield too.
There's a lot of just like low key decent running backs that can. that can get the job done. But if he can go to the Bucks, Rams would be great. I'd love to see him on the
The
Rams.
Rams, I think, are just trying a trio of rookie running backs that nobody knows who their names are. Actually,
They have
they
to.
just sent Todd Gurley fucking packing.
They did send him packing.
I mean, for no apparent reason, because Brandon Cooks had a higher contract than he did.
Just a quick little note. I saw something that the Falcons are trying to trade up to maybe get a chance at Tua if anyone gets cold feet. Could you imagine Tua with Calvin, Julio, Laquan Treadwell?
Oh, yeah, because Laquan Treadwell's been fucking good in the NFL.
I'm just saying, he's a first-round pick. He's a first-round wide receiver.
They now have 11 of 11 starters on offense or first-round picks.
Yeah. Their offense is going to be potent, and that's why you got to get anyone in the NFC South this year because there's going to be no defense being played. It's going to be 40.
Except for Tampa Bay because they're a good defense.
They're going to be okay, but if touchdown Tommy is going to be slinging the pigskin, people are going to have to score.
I hope Jameis goes to Carolina. That'd be sick.
I hope he sits behind Horsecock Lock and learns.
Anyways, those are our top 5 rankings. As you guys can tell, we're a little bit different, kind of mix and match, but the only one that he doesn't have – wait, you didn't have Dylan, right? And then
Dylan's 6 for me, yeah.
Yeah, why would he be 5 or 4?
He's good, Mitch. I just sometimes I don't see him anywhere in the NFL mocks going anywhere that's important. So that's my big.
That's important.
If no one's gonna give him an opportunity, why the fuck should I care about him?
You think he's gonna go undrafted then?
No, he's probably gonna get drafted by the Denver Broncos because we need 5 fucking running backs in the committee.
Shout out Denver. Melvin Gordon said he's gonna go off this year, and he's sharing a backfield with Philip Lindsay. So
yeah, we're making a trade to the 10th pick so we can slide in front of the Jets to get Jerry. Fuck you.
Fuck off. I saw Jerry Jeudy in the last one going to Jacksonville, dude.
Ew. I don't know if you saw that, though. I mean, just a quick thing before we get to the TV shows. The Broncos are trying to make a trade with the Browns to acquire the 10th pick this year. And they're trying to do it before the draft. So if they can get that shit done.
I saw they're going to do that, and they want to take Herbert. Is that true?
You know what? If we took Herbert, I'd take a shit in my mouth. I do not want that 6'6" long-haired motherfucker.
Well, go ahead and go check out Maurice Jones-Drew mock draft, and you'll see Justin Herbert going 1.
Because he's the AFC North typical quarterback.
Yeah, because Joe Burrow is not good. So, anyways. Next week, or maybe this weekend, we'll get another one out to you guys, and we're going to go wide receivers and then quarterbacks before we actually go live on the NFL draft.
We'll have a mock draft too before. I mean, we can't really predict trades. We can't really see the future that well. We can. All these running back picks are going to be correct on my side, most on his. I saw that.
The Jets are taking Jeudy at 11.
Well, we're gonna try.
We're gonna try and be together on draft night and
determining tests.
We'll see what happens. But you want to get to the TV shows? Is that where we're going here?
Right, yeah. Let's get into the next segment of the pod.
You crazy mother.
The TV shows.
Ooh, the TV shows. We're going to expand our horizons and start going TV shows on you guys.
Not just sports.
Yeah, we're multiple. We're big guys sports and entertainment.
You got
a TV show for them?
So the one TV show that I just finished watching was the most dramatic bullshit, honestly. I mean, it was okay. It's called
Grey's Anatomy?
No, I'm not that big of a pussy. Have you ever seen All American yet, Mitch, or no?
No.
Obviously I wanted to watch it because it's sports, and that's the closest fucking thing I could get that's new to my brain instead of watching Big Ben and Eli Manning on Thursday Night Football in 06.
I actually, shout out real quick, I tried to watch baseball today, and it was 2012 Steven Strasburg's debut, and I wanted to jump through the window.
So sounds like a good day.
Sports, come back.
Yeah, please.
Anyways,
Anyway, yeah, All American is the show that I started with my family, and then I kind of just fucking said fuck them and started watching it by myself. I
was it
grinded
good?
until 450, and like I said, it's super dramatic for no fucking reason, um, and it would really confuse me because
It's not hard to do.
the main actor The main actor, as I don't know what his real name is, but his name's Spencer. He's actually from the UK, and he has a very good English, like a American thingy. Like he talks like he should here, but like in interviews,
Whoa,
he's
that's almost say he's an actor, dude.
huh? What motherfucker?
Keep going on your TV review.
Anyway, well, you're just bopping off
Yeah.
during my okay. Anyways, it kind of confused me because then every time I looked at him, I was like, he's a UK, he's a fucking fraud, he's a fake. He's not
Fraud, like me and you.
exactly. But it's a good show if you like drama. Every fucking scene, there's always something going on, whether it's some gang violent bullshit or if Spencer's girlfriend, Lila, wants to cut herself because her dad doesn't love her, just stuff like that. I mean, it's based off of a true story, I guess. I haven't looked up the true story because honestly, whose life is that dramatic on a daily basis? I liked it fine. If you, like I said, if you like drama, like most women do, hopefully, if there's women watching the podcast, I know Hannah Hazel reached out to Mitch. So if you want some drama in your life, Hannah, watch some All
Big
American
shout out.
sports.
Big shout out.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna give up any spoilers besides that
All
one
right, how many stars you giving it?
3.
3 out of
Yeah.
rough.
Dude, I'd like okay, 3.5 maybe.
They can't go up now. You're either going down or you're staying at 3.
Yeah, 3. Like I said, it's good. But I compare it to shows like Friday Night Lights for me, it's like almost a 5-star show with the Dylan Panthers. I fucking love that show. You watch that show, Mitch?
No, I haven't seen all of it.
It's such a good show. I mean, and also one thing before where you go on your tangent, these kids, and I looked them all up. Most of them are 30 years old in real fucking life. I see all these fucking people, and they look old as shit. No one looks like that in high school. No one is jacked out of their mind. No pimples, no blackheads, no fucking any of that shit. They don't look like that in high school. Just news flash for all you young kids that are watching, which I know we have 1 million subscribers.
At
So,
least. Well, what if there are kids in high school that are jacked out of their mind and do have pimples? What are they going to say to you right now, you fucking dirty liar?
well, there's a minuscule amount of you guys. It's very small.
Good,
I'm really glad Mr.
very
Glitch
good word.
was right there.
What?
You glitched out when you were digging for gold.
I was scratching my brain?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no
All
one
right.
looks like that. No one. Look at me and Mitch. We're fresh out of high school, kind of 3 years out, and we do not look like that. And we're good-looking men most of the time.
74% of the time. Decent looking. Give me a 6 out of 10. Anyways, so you're going to give our people a 3 out of 5
Our
TV
people.
show to go
Perfect.
binge watch.
I'm glad that my partner listens to everything I say. Thank you, Mitch.
Did you say something else that I didn't hear?
I hate you. Yes.
Okay, yes. All right.
What's yours?
So my TV show review, I actually just started it the other day. I'm new into the TV show. It's called Yellowstone. I don't know if you've heard of it, seen it. It's on Paramount Network, and it's fucking awesome.
What is it
So
about? Yellowstone National Park?
it's about the Dutton family ranch, who own the biggest ranch basically right outside of Bozeman, Montana. And they're trying to keep it and protect it from the Native Americans that want to basically buy it back, and they want to develop the land and stuff and put neighborhoods and all kinds of buildings and shit on it. But it's like they basically go to any extent to protect the land, like murder, all kinds of shit. It's crazy. And it's just fucking the wild, wild west, but it's badass.
There's fucking in the wild, wild west?
No, Well, there is. Yeah, the daughter loves to get naked and is just kind of all over the place.
Wait, so you're saying there's nudity on this show?
Nudity.
Hmm.
But it stars Kevin Costner. I don't know. I mean, I like him. I think he's good. That's kind of the only other actor that I think is known like by a name drop by other people. But no, it's badass. And so I'm excited to keep going. It just got renewed for season 3 because there's only 2 seasons because it's pretty new.
Okay.
But yeah, so Big Guy Sports followers, go give Yellowstone a watch. Get back to us. It's 5 out of 5 stars.
Rating? 5 out of 5. Okay.
I'm not going to give you a 3 out of 5 show to go binge watch during the quarantine time. So
Suck
that's
me
where we're at.
off. I'm giving people what I know. And
Anyways, Yellowstone is just fucking crazy, and they fight like hell, and it's badass. So if you're interested in, I guess, violence in the West and super good action, go watch it. Stop texting.
So I just found out, I just looked it up, sorry, between that little thing. Me and Mitch are going to be reviewing Too Hot to Handle on Netflix that is coming out tomorrow. So we'll probably binge a little bit of it Friday, a little bit of it
Is the
Saturday.
full season coming out tomorrow?
What's up?
Is season 1 the whole season dropping?
Yeah.
So okay, so we're going full season 1. We'll have a season 1 recap to you guys by, we'll say next Tuesday. Season 1 recap.
Yep.
Next Tuesday.
That will be probably a part of one of our.
That'll be mock draft Tuesday, and season 1 recap of Too Hot
to Handle. Also
okay.
Blue Balls.
Nobody likes those.
No one does. But yeah, so Too Hot to Handle will be our next thing. Let's get into our last segment of the podcast.
Snacks. And I think snacks are, game changers, right? Like,
yes.
Oh,
number 3 for you. Go right now.
Number 3 snack for me. You want it?
I want it right now.
What's your number 3? Do you think we have any of the same ones?
Probably not. You're more healthy than I am.
But I love to snack. That was the thing. Okay.
Snack. I eat meals, so that's why this was harder for me.
You eat what?
I eat meals.
Yeah. Well, I don't really snack, but I'm saying when I do, I can't control myself. And so it only happens every now and then. But if I'm on a road trip, I'd say this is kind of where I defined it. I'm going
with dick.
Huh?
Sorry, I had to say it.
That's not even funny. Nobody laughed.
It's hilarious. For someone better fucking laugh and like this
okay.
Video if you do.
My number 3 best snack is the Quaker peanut butter chip granola bars.
Oh, those are really good. Those are.
Oh
really
my god!
good.
You hand me a 6-pack.
I just came up with my number 2. Just thinking.
Shut up! You're not talking. It's my snack time.
Okay.
If you hand me a 6-pack of those peanut butter chip, and we're on the road and we're dry, I will house them all. Just all of them. So
housing
Quaker bars.
Peanut butter.
Get yourself a 6-pack. Chewy, whole grain. So they say. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is chips and guac. Why that face? Fucking pussy.
I just feel like that's more of an appetizer.
It's a snack.
I do love chips and guac. It's fucking amazing.
You know what? When I was thinking of snacks, I was like, what do I eat the most of that's not considered a meal? And it is chips and guac. And I don't know what it is. I love guac so
yeah. How do you make your guac? What do you do with it?
I don't normally make it. So I buy it from the store.
That is horrible. That's not even authentic.
Dude, it is.
No. You got to mash your own avocado.
Cilantro, red tomatoes. Well, I've put mayonnaise in it before.
Oh.
Dude, that's
what. You got to go tomatoes, onions.
Onions, I put onions in there.
You got to go a little sour cream.
See, I use mayonnaise instead of sour cream.
A little Worcestershire sauce, however you say that.
Worcestershire?
Some garlic. Oh, man.
Yeah. Anyways, chips and guac, number 3 for me. Number 2, I just came up with it thinking of you and your house. when me and Mitch were kids, I always used to sneak downstairs and eat his original fudge bars. They're little.
Oh, those Keebler bars?
Yeah, what are they called? Keebler?
Yeah.
Dude, at
I haven't had those since I was like a sophomore in
in the
high
middle
school.
of the night, dude. Oh my lord, I used to pound those, dude. I should be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Getting a Keebler." Those are good. Or
They had
Keebler or
like
Keebler?
the original. They had like peanut butter. They had like red
Original was
velvet
the
ones.
best. There was nothing that touched the freaking originals. Dude.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, they're like the Keebler, like
I'll put an image on the
yeah, and they're like covered
Right.
in chocolate, like wafer bars.
Yeah, or down here.
All right, number two
for
me is Old Trapper teriyaki beef jerky.
Oh, beef jerky is very, very good.
Oof.
I knew you'd say some sort of beef stick.
I like a good beef stick.
I know.
No doubt about it.
Yes.
I'm telling you, most of my snacks are coming from like when I'm on a road trip, or like last year when we would take the bus on Spokane and drive to Seattle or whatever to play. Shout out my guy Brendan Duncan. His mom always packed us 2 big ass bags of beef jerky, and we just go to work. I love it. All right. What is your number one snack? And if we don't have the same number one, and I'm gonna be pissed.
Mine are Welch's fruit snacks.
Bruh. All this stuff you would binge eat at my house when I was sleeping.
Literally, that's the only thing I can think of. Shit that I used to just stuff in my pockets to go on a road trip. It was that I fucking used to get Muddy Buddies at the gas station, but I don't want to say Muddy Buddies and be like a fat fuck and just say, hey, I get Muddy Buddies every road trip, or Skittles. I like fruit snacks. I never got to eat them as much because our buddy Drew Zamuda can pound a thing of fucking Welch's shits in about 5 fucking minutes. The most addictive. I was about to say something else, but candy.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, what's yours?
Trail mix.
Oh yeah.
100%. I mean,
I knew that'd be yours. I knew it.
I mean, it doesn't even have. There's no contest for trail mix.
You don't even eat the raisins though.
Oh, I do.
You do now?
Oh, I developed, and so.
Yeah, you used to be a punani about that.
Oh, I used to pick those things out. Yeah, dude. But there's the Kirkland bag you buy at Costco. That big son bitch.
Those are.
Oh my god, dude! You get that good handful. You get that good balance of cashews and almonds and M&Ms, and you throw in a couple of raisins for just a little extra chewiness. Game on.
Those are really good. I'll give you. I mean, that's a pretty good snack.
I'm telling you, if you're getting a car and you get trail mix jerky and you get Quaker bars, you're gonna survive.
I'm telling you, if you get the Keebler bars, the Welch's, and chips and guac, you will be fucking set.
I could go for some chips.
You could go for some chips and guac right about
now. I might have to make some right now. I've got an avocado.
Oof. 11:50 at night, and we're gonna get some chips and guac up in here.
I should go. I don't think I have any Keebler bars laying around though.
Damn it, those sound damn good.
But those are our snacks. We're gonna come at you guys with all kinds of stuff. We're gonna go TV shows. I think next Tuesday we're going top 3 desserts.
If you guys have any topics that we can do,
let us know. I think we're gonna go either top 3 desserts you order or top 3 desserts homemade. We'll have to figure it out.
Homemade, I mean, because those are the only ones I can think of that are fucking amazing.
Kelly makes a good dessert.
Yeah, she definitely does. I was gonna put that in a snack because I could snack on that all day. Shove it up my palate and my.
One last thing before we let this shorter podcast go to an end.
Sort of.
So since quarantine has hit, the amount of people walking has increased, but in my neighborhood alone, it's been the same. And I'm gonna lay down the law right now. I'm sick and tired of putting an effort and waving at these old people in my fucking neighborhood, and they just death stare me and don't wave back.
That shit does fucking. Do you ever flip them off? I'll go like this.
I'm fucking over it.
Is that the fucking thing you had to say?
That's what I was saving for the podcast.
Lord.
It's been 3 years, and this guy that lives in this brick fucking house that one time gave me baby food for Halloween. I shit you not. He won't fucking wave back at me. I don't fucking get it. What's his deal? I've been waving at people since I started driving, and I'm a nice guy. Wave fucking back to me. I know you're walking because you're.
I hate. See, I don't get that very often. I've been gambling so less than that sounded way fucking bad, but I've been gambling way less than I used to, and I do over under waves I get on my way home. That's the honest thing. Or
I know you
sometimes
should
I just
hammer
dog
the under for me right now.
Yeah, I get the over a lot, but then I'll get that one fucking asshole that'll look at me the whole time, and I'll be like this, hey, and be like this. I'm like,
I feel bad sometimes too, because if you're driving like they're walking on the left side of the street and you're coming up, so they can't see you, they can just hear you. And then they make that like subtle turn at the end and wave you, and then they catch you off guard, and then you just like throw your hands up because you
I do it every time.
Yeah, dagger.
Every time.
Yeah.
You just gotta wave. I mean, it just gives.
Yeah, and wave back. I'm tired of it. God damn it.
Just fucking wave.
Just wave. It should be a law. If I wave, you gotta wave back.
Hey, we're gonna get a just fucking wave right above our heads. So if you guys if you guys make it to this part of the show, do hashtag just fucking wave on Twitter.
Tweet it at me. Tweeted it at MitchDean412. Just fucking wave.
$1,000.
I think one thing too, real quick, that so many times in my high school life, because I didn't have first period senior year, so I'd get up and eat breakfast, and I'd rush my ass to Jerry Hollow's advanced PE. Everybody knows the struggle of that class. And I think I would just be cruising like a solid 35 in the neighborhood, and there's probably like a couple times that old guy would give me one of these, like slow down.
Oh, I hate those.
Yeah,
I would get those on my way to go.
Hey, pal, you don't know what's on the line for me. I've got Jerry's class. If I'm late, you don't understand what I'm gonna get.
I get those in the dunk ball neighborhood. I'm flying through to get to the
place. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Just fucking
lay up lines in 2 minutes.
Just fucking wave.
Yeah.
Just fucking and last thing before we head out. Fuck you, Dana White.
See you next time, guys.
See you next time.